Good morning, my friends. This is Coffee Talk. Okay, today's question comes from a sister. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, my sister and I have had weight loss surgery. And I'm finding it very hard not to compare or feel bad that she has lost more than I. Do you find this happening to you and your sis? Could you please not say I will never say your name, sweetheart. Don't ever fear that, okay? But answer for me. I am sad and troubled. And,
Well, you want me to go with this?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I have to say, Rosemary, at 487 pounds, she started losing weight with the Atkins. Now, you have to remember she was doing this with, protein, basically what she does now. And I was amazed on the fact that she was being such a success. I could see the change. A lot of people and whatever could not see the change. I could see the change.
Yeah,
and
we have such nice friends.
The thing
sometimes.
about that was that I tried the diet also because I would have family say, "Well, she's having such success. Why don't you do it?" I'm like, "I am doing it. Can you tell I've lost anything?" And if I lost 20 pounds, it was like, "Woohoo! I lost 20 pounds. Everybody, look at me. I want you to see and notice it." But nobody could notice it. So
nobody even noticed when I first lost the 50 pounds. I went into the school and said, "I lost 50 pounds. I'm so excited."
I could see it right away.
And a friend of mine said, "Where have you lost 50 pounds?"
That wasn't a friend. But what I want to get to now is the fact that I would lose 40, gain 60. So it was like a yo-yo thing, up and down. And I tried the Atkins over and over and over and over and over. It didn't help. So what I wanted to say about all of that was that when my sister would introduce me, she would introduce me as, she was already small. So she'd go, "This is my twin sister," in a way that would make me feel this little. She didn't know it, and something is burning over there. I'm smelling it. She didn't know it, that it was hurting my feelings, but it was hurting my feelings because I felt like she was showing me off. Like, I came from that, but look at me now.
But that's not the way
I know that, but that's how I felt.
Yeah, she felt that. And I think that's the key right there. You were feeling that, and yet I was just trying to introduce my sister. That's all I was trying to do.
Yeah.
But because she felt, well, I haven't lost enough weight, or maybe I shouldn't, I don't know what your feelings were. Did you feel like maybe I shouldn't be introducing you as my twin?
No, well, that's what I'm trying to say, is that at that moment, I felt belittled. And I know you didn't know that.
Right.
Because I had to bring it to your attention. You didn't know that you were making me feel that way. But it hurt me. And I kept it to myself for a long time until finally I blew up one day. And I let her have it. And she didn't even know.
I was like, okay.
She didn't know how I was feeling these feelings.
Yeah. I could sense something, but I was like, I'm just introducing you. What? Okay, I'll stop introducing you. Then the ball was back in my court, and I was like, well, how do I make her feel not bad about me losing the weight? Do I go back to gaining weight? Of course I did, but what do I do? Because we're twins, and I don't know if all twins are this way. I know we are. We're very, very united, as you all see. And I feel her pain, she feels mine. And I did not like that. In fact, I didn't even want to come as much anymore. I only came once a week. I came to visit on Sundays. And when I came to visit on Sundays, she would embrace me and say, "Wow, Rosemary, you've lost so much weight. You look amazing." And yet I could still feel.
Oh, but I was rejoicing with you because I tell you what, when I would hear that she would go to the movies and get into a seat at the movies, I was so happy for her, but I was wishing for that for me too.
Right. And I was too. And thank God that you're doing it. But the question is, I'm finding it very, very hard to compare or feel bad that she has lost more than I. So the trick is not to compare. I look at Connie even now and go, wow, Connie, you lost more weight than I did when I had gastric bypass. And she has. But of course, what has she done? She's exercised. She's eating right. She has guns to support her. I have my husband to support me, but he will eat anything she eats. You know what I'm saying? So that's a huge plus. So my friends, I just want to add this. It's easy to say, don't compare yourself, don't compare yourself, don't compare yourself, right? But when you're living with that person, or that person is near you, and like your sister, and you're seeing it daily, and you're doing the same things, probably more than likely you're doing the same things, and your body's not reacting the way hers is reacting, it's hard. I can understand that, because we do tend to compare. It's just part of nature. But what you have to find is, what works for you, and stick with that and embrace that. As long as you know that you're doing everything you can, and you're putting everything you can into your journey, then, you have to learn to be happy for her and be happy for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Be happy with whatever weight she lost. Embrace that. Embrace it. Be happy about it. And then you be happy with what you lost. And in the long run, you're both going to be a healthy sisters. You're going to be
So agree with that.
That's what it is. I'm happy for my twin, and she's happy for me. And yeah, we're going to tell each other what we don't. There will still be differences. Come on. My legs will still be bigger than hers because I was 100 pounds bigger than her.
No, I know, but now we walk in the streets and stuff, and people look at us, and they're like, they think we're already the same size, and we're not.
Yeah.
It's funny. And my cousin was telling me yesterday, she goes, stop the scale. Well, I can't stop the scale right now because I need it to be at a certain number for me to have my surgery in a couple of weeks, and I'm not there. And it's freaking me out.
When she said that, I have to stop and we're at 6 minutes already, but I have to stop and go, what has kept me going is standing on the scale. Unfortunately, some people say, no, you shouldn't do that. But you know what? What keeps me motivated and what keeps me knowing that, okay, Rosemary, you're doing a little something wrong, something going on. Why are you gaining so much weight? With menopause, it's kind of hard because, we're so unbalanced.
Well, yeah, and plus it's a lot of water gain, too.
Yeah, and, the doctor's already explained that to me, so it's kind of scary. But at the same time, it also keeps me in check. So the scale can be a good thing, but it also can be a bad thing if you're abusing it. I'm using it as a tool. That is a tool that I use daily, and I continue to use it, and I will continue to use it, even with menopause. So
I just wanted to say, even your sister may be losing more than you, and you're out there doing the same things. Our bodies, like she said, it fluctuates. I feel like I should already be at the number that I should be because I've been working so hard since July, knowing that I'm fixing to have this surgery. And the numbers haven't changed, but guess what? My inches have changed, and everything is like sagged that way. So something's happening. Right. That number on the scale may not be doing it, but something's moving on.
And she's in smaller sizes.
And this has gotten so much more jiggler. Look at this.
Jiggly?
It's not solid. It was solid. Now it's not as solid as it was.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. So something's happening. Alfred says our fat distributes.
I'm going to put my hair down, see if y'all can tell us apart. Can y'all tell us apart?
Alfred says our fat distributes in our bodies different ways. So when we go to losing weight,
y'all all know where it distributes on me.
So, I don't know.
Legs.
I don't know. I'm just throwing that. Oops, sorry.
She beat me up on video. Y'all saw that.
I'm just throwing that up in the air. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens in a couple of weeks. I got to weigh in a couple of days, and I'm scared to death.
This is all over the place. Anyway, I guess this is going to be the end of Coffee Talk. But again, we love you. I'm here for you, even with Connie at Connie's.
And
I'm
we
here
are
for you.
praying for Miss Courtney that's having surgery right now. She's having plastics. And she spoke with me last night. We had a wonderful talk.
Yes,
and
we did. I
we've
got to
been
pray
praying
with her.
Yeah, we've been praying with her. So she's having the fleur-de-lis like me, the upper part of her body done. So everybody have her in prayer.
Yes.
Her YouTube name is Esperanza Body.
Yeah. And Lucia, you're going to Brazil. I'm also praying for safe travels, okay, girlfriend?
Yes.
I love you. And
All right.
we'll be back. Mwah.